What's going on, incredible people? Just Incredible here with another incredible review. I want to go over two McFarlane DC multiverse figures that I picked up. One being Aquaman from Flashpoint, the other being Eradicator from the Reign of the Superman. Technically, this isn't the Eradicator from the Reign of the Superman, but more on that later. We also got the first piece to the Build-A-Figure that came with Aquaman. So if I were to guess, because there are going to be 4 in that wave, I would venture to say Wonder Woman is so we got Aquaman. I'd say Wonder Woman is a definite must. So that leaves 2 other spots. And I was watching this movie and I was like, who could it be? I think a really good adaptation would be Yo-Yo, aka the Harley Quinn of the Flashpoint Earth. I think that would be badass. He could surprise us and give us the Joker as far as Martha Wayne being the Joker in that time frame, but I doubt it. I feel like, oh my God, and I hope I'm wrong. We're gonna get another Flash or another Reverse Flash. And I'm like, I really hope that's not the case. Hell, I'd rather take Mirror Master from that movie. But if it pertains to just that universe, I definitely say it should be Aquaman, Wonder Woman. It should be Yo-Yo. And then the third, somebody else in there. They had other people in there, so we're already going to get a Black Manta from the Aquaman wave, Page Puncher, so I hope they're not going to double down on that. We're already getting our second Ocean Master, Orin, and his color scheme actually matches that color scheme where he had like the red on his chest and stuff like that. So I wouldn't make it one of those two. Could it be a Deathstroke? We just got a Deathstroke. That thing is still up. It just came out like about 3 or 4 months ago, but that could be the last part of the wave because he was also in that movie. I didn't read the comic, I just watched the movie. So who's to say what comes off of that? And we already got a Grifter. So comment down, who do you think the other 3 should be? Well, we know Wonder Woman. If he doesn't do Wonder Woman, which he never really does, and I don't know why, then, I mean, it is what it is. So let's get into this. So he comes with his trident that goes into his back right there. So this is basically the same body mold if you got the Aquaman that was released with just a different head sculpt. He doesn't have the side eyes. So he's like screaming, ah. He was actually bigger on the animated show, on the animated movie, Flashpoint. But they had to use the same body mold. But he was definitely like way bigger than his regular look on the regular show. He's got his trident here, the little satchel. Take that off. I had to actually, yeah, I can do it for TV land. Hold on. I had to warm it up with the blow dryer just to stick it in there. And so this obviously will come off very easily if you want to take it off. But I mean, he had it on the show, on the movie, so I'm gonna keep it. Here's what his trident looks like. You might want to bend it up a little bit. It's nothing like special, but it is better. This is like orange trident, Ocean Masters from the regular release, but gold, where his was silver. And if we take a look here, here's the difference between Aquaman's trident and that trident. So it's got like 2 more stabs on there, and it's got like more detail on the grip, the handle, so it is different. And then we got our figure here. So while I have him over here, let's go ahead and compare the 2. So exact same body mold, but this has more paint apps. So where you see the belt is the same, it's pretty much the same, but right here, I like that he got that little symbol on the shoulder where he has none there. Damn near like he's Starfleet. Obviously there's paint apps on the trousers, which once again is the exact same, even down to that little cut. So if you got this, you know about what you're working with this. I think this color really brings out the shadows even more, but I mean, this is Aquaman's like color, so they're going with the bearded Aquaman. I mean, he's been in a lot of different versions, but I mean, if they were going, it seems like he's been doing a lot of New 52, so this should have been like the clean shaved short hair Aquaman to go with the rest of his New 52. But all in all, not a bad figure. It was 24 bucks, not even gold label. So, I mean, it's not much you can do with just 2 colors. So hopefully you don't mess it up. Face sculpt is pretty good. He doesn't have that side eye like the other one. Like, I doth not know about this. It looked like Triple H versus somebody. If you smell. So yeah, that's Aquaman. I like him. What I'm happy about, let me bring him in here. This is one of the first McFarlane figures I got from Target almost 2 years ago. So, or whenever this first dropped, you know, he doesn't make those are pistols that came with it. So this was like the tail end of McFarlane having pistols. So I'll have at least 5 figures from the flashpoint. I have the Flash, so I guess you can plug him in anywhere, but from that universe alone, another unique character, female on top of that, because male to female ratio is like 10 to 1. So it'd be nice if Yo-Yo, I like her design in there as well. We know we're gonna get a cyborg, and based on his torso, he's probably going to be as big as that Build-A-Figure Solomon Grundy, which to me, that works for him, not for the Solomon Grundy. That's why I didn't really complete that. I just got Catwoman and Penguin. But if you look at it, he's basically, he should like be as tall as Solomon Grundy was to the regular 7-inch figure. So this feels kind of solid. I think this is another worthy Build-A-Figure by McFarlane. Like, this alone feels heftier than that Solomon Grundy, because I have that and the head, because it came with a Catwoman and Penguin, and it feels so damn hollow. But this feels really solid. And once again, red, black, and silver, you really shouldn't mess up that paint scheme. Like, I don't see how you do that. So those are those. Pardon my sniffles. I got allergies. It's raining outside. Pollen's everywhere. So I'm trying not to sneeze. Next, we have the Eradicator. Now, when it comes to this, I had to do some digging back, because I just remember the Eradicator that looked like Clark Kent, looked like Superman, but with big-ass goggles on. Turns out, this is really like partially how he looked during his first debut run. So before the Reign of the Superman, he looked like this, and then he's the one, like, I watched the latest one that came out, because the Doomsday one that came out like 15 years ago, that doesn't count. Like, that's not how it happened. But when the other Superman, like Steel, Superboy came along, Eradicator was one of them. And I remember having that toy. So I can't really say this is wrong, but come on. Give us the most common one. Like, this is not the one who battled Superman in the Reign of Superman. But it seems like in his fashion, we're going to get this one, right? And this is gold label. So I would say he's going to release it again in gold label, but chances are we're going to get another Eradicator. They're not going to waste this mold, at least I hope not, and give us like the human flesh tone. But for now, this is what we have to work with. Oh, my bad. For those of you who happen to give a fuck, is the card art. I like that he's going back to the drawings and not like the figures. Like, I didn't like the ones where it was like the figure, but on the card. I like it when it's like sketched. I keep these in a card binder. Here's the read up. I'm going to pause it. And there we go. And then we move on to, forgot this goes with it. Okay. Then we move on to the Eradicator's card. So that looks pretty badass. It does not come with blast effects, but I know I got so many of these from Marvel Legends laying around. And there's the read up if you want to. All right. I like keeping those. If they were to get rid of anything, I would personally like to just keep those. So it's like everything's on the same body mold. There's like this is on the original, the other Superman, but can't really notice the diaper. Sometimes I can from above, but just straight away, not really if you got this posed up. I do like the swishing of the cape, but my thing, that leads me to like my one of two gripes. I feel like, man, McFarlane figures would be taken to the next level if he gave us cloth goods. Maybe I don't want this swoosh. Maybe I have like not that much space, and I'm sorry, I don't want this. This is like interfering with where another figure could be. You know what I'm saying? When Mattel is giving us cheaper, well, this is actually, I think this was $30, but still, I would like something like this to where, like, if I wanted to make that, I could. I can't believe he doesn't have this on his Spawn and McFarlane in his DC Universe figures yet. I don't know if it's trademarked or what, but like, can you really trademark soft goods? And I'm sure this costs less than plastic with all this plastic-free packaging and save the world that people got on Apple about doing, but now the whole damn world's behind it. So, shots fired, shots fired. So there he is. Pretty much not much to him. Like, I like his golden shades, but like I said, I wish it was this same mold. Like the chin and all looks like him. Just let me see some see-through with like red eyes. I've seen a couple of like online. I've seen some modifications where people made their own Eradicator, you know, some years back. And I would definitely like that more than this one, but I picked this up because I sometimes like to buy stuff that I don't know about, but I like to buy things that hit home. And so, like, I remember the story arc. So I didn't read the comic, but I did watch the movies. I kind of glanced over the comics. But yeah, so there you have it. Stand him up one last time next to his, let's see here. He's gonna go here. He's all by himself. Womp womp. Look, already got 3 right there. So I'll have a total of 6 from the flashpoint. 7 if the flash is not included, and I put the flash with him. So I think Aquaman, if you want Cyborg, I don't want to hold my breath and think that they'll re-release this. If they do, hey, that's great. Hopefully they don't do some bullshit to where they give us reverse flash and flash to build this wave out. I've already kind of taken taken a huge step back from McFarlane. Like, that might damn near make me quit the line. Like, I might just like keep the basic Justice League and say fuck everything else, you know. So I like you know, yeah. So we're gonna leave it at that because I'm not gonna talk too much stuff. I don't want to be negative, but there you go. I think it's a major go, especially with the Build-A-Figure. This is a Build-A-Figure wave that I care about, and like characters I care about. That Flash Build-A-Wave to get the that Dark Knight's Metal Dark Bat Chaser. I didn't want those ugly ass flashes. Like, that was nothing. That was just terrible, even though it was true to the comic. Getting this, I say get it. I'm about to go out and get the Solar Superman, which I was gonna do, but I was just like, nah, what's the point? So like, it looks like he'll try to finish waves and stuff like that, and I don't know how much longer he's got the license for, but I think that is a nice piece. In my humble opinion, I don't think we have enough good Superman. Like, so there you go. Hope you liked this quick review. If you did, please hit a subscribe. If you haven't subscribe, hit that like button, turn on notifications. It really helps the algorithm because YouTube checks the algorithms. And if you didn't, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and turn on notifications. Please, please. Ooh, yeah.